This is CPM Calculus, Chapter 4, number 138. So here we're asked to use your calculator to approximate the following limits to two decimal places. Alright, so before we would do this by hand algebraically, but now we're going to use the tool in our calculator to actually approximate the limit. So I'm going to use the approximate symbol instead of equals. So bring out your calculator. How do we get the limit function in our calculator? Well, F3, if you click it, will bring up the menu, and number 3 on the menu is limit. Okay, so first you write the expression. To write this expression in your calculator, don't forget to put the numerator and denominator in parentheses. So I'm going to open a parentheses and write 2 to the x power minus 2, close the parentheses, divided by, open parentheses, 3 to the x power minus 3, close parentheses. Okay, so that's the expression, comma, the variable that I'm taking the limit of, it's x, right? The limit is x goes to 1. So comma x, comma, the limit that we're approaching, 1, comma 1, enter. Okay, so my calculator is going to give me the exact answer, but I want to approximate it, right? The question says to approximate it to two decimal places. So I'm going to put the diamond, enter, right? And that's going to go ahead and approximate it. So two decimal places is just going to be 0.42, and that 0 next to the 2 means we don't round up. So that is the approximation, 0.42. Okay, let's go on to part B. Part B says the limit as x approaches 0 of 1 minus cosine x divided by x squared. So we do the same thing, but the careful thing we must be careful about is making sure our calculator is in radians mode, right? Because we have cosine, a trigonometric function, so I'm going to click mode, make sure I go down here and I see radians, right? And I'm going to go ahead now and take the limit using my calculator. Limit, and let me write the expression. The numerator again goes in parentheses. Open parentheses, 1 minus cosine x. Close the numerator parentheses, divided by x squared. Comma, the variable we're taking the limit of, x, approaching the value 0. So comma 0. Close parentheses. This time I'm going to put the diamond, the green diamond key, then enter to get the approximate value. So the approximate value is 0.5, but again we want two decimal places, so I'm going to put 0.50. And I'm going to go ahead and say approximately, even though 0.5 is exact. Alright, but again, two decimal places. Alright. So that ends using our calculator, CPM Calculus, Chapter 4, number 138.